start stream. All right, here we go. Starting stream. Live chat, and then we have to go here, copy, telegram, and paste. Okay, there we go. And close that. Leave this open, and then I have to open it on my iPad because I, for some reason, cannot see your messages. Give me a second here. Vertical streaming is live. Okay, that's pretty cool. Who asked? Page. There we go. All right. I can see you guys. Hello, Guten Tag. Good evening. Hello, everyone. Yeah, so happy Friday. I hope you guys are having a good Friday. I just want to quickly give a market update and the current condition of Ethereum, which is not good by any means. But yeah, so I guess I'll start off with, let's start off with Bitcoin first, like normally. So on Bitcoin, you can see that as of right now, we have officially closed below our 63.9 major resistance. Now this of course was, or sorry, major support. This of course was a crucial zone from the bullish perspective. I mentioned this to you guys last time as well, is the fact that if bulls end up failing to break and fail to hold this level of support, that is a bearish confirmation. And of course the next area of support as of right now, assuming that we end up losing this wick, which I'll explain in a second, is going to be around the $59,000 mark. So what I'll do here is, just for point of interest, I'll go ahead and draw a $59,000 zone, something like that. That is going to be the next major support level that we want to pay attention to. Any clean break below that level and the major level of 52,000 plays out. Now zooming out on the chart here, you can see the fact that there really isn't much confluence in between this zone. I'm not really a fan of the $59,000 zone, and the reason why, of course, is if you look at the wicks and in terms of how many times we have tested this, you can see that this level was of course tested once here, a second test, and now this is going to be a third test opportunity. Usually on a third test opportunity, we tend to see a breakdown formation, which is exactly what ideally in this sort of situation we want to be very, very careful of, right? From a bullish perspective, I know a lot of you guys want to hear the good news, but there really isn't good news right now, is because of the fact the bulls had to have held above 63.6, use that exponential moving averages as support, and then we could have considered a long position. Now from yesterday's videos, or rather yesterday's conversations that we had, I mentioned this to you guys, that yes, although we had a beautiful V-shaped formation, right? So we did take a very nice long opportunity on this trade. We had a beautiful V-shaped formation. We traded the long, we profited, we did whatever. And then of course, I mentioned to you guys during Asia hours, it's going to be crucial from the bullish case scenario to end up holding above these exponential moving averages. As of right now, you can see that we failed to hold above that level, actually retested it as resistance. This bearish engulfing was the confirmation for the short, and we had a smaller BART formation looking to play. We did end up taking some scalp shorts in Telegram, so again, some of you guys did profit from that. But right now, we are not yet... we're not done just yet in terms of the wick low, right? So the wick low here is at 62,000. Usually the market tends to act that level as a crucial support, so it's going to follow that level as a magnet before we see any sort of continuation. It is the weekend, so I'm not really expecting too much price action movements as of right now. But looking at Bitcoin, guys, this is not bullish by any means. Instead, actually, we are continuing to reject our exponential moving averages. We had the Fed news, we had the noise play out, and now you can see the market structure is pretty much exactly the same spot where we were prior to Fed news, which is what I warned about, right? So I told you guys that usually on Fed news days, we tend to see market volatility, which we saw. Now, of course, is a time that you ideally want to just continue back into the trend because, of course, again, with the daily time frame, we are still using the exponential moving averages as resistance. So we are now back to the shorting aspect of it. As long as we trade below those EMAs, we continue to look for those shorting positions. So in terms of Bitcoin, like I said, 59,000 is probably the first zone, but ideally 52,000 is most likely to play out. Now, Ethereum 2800 is the main level that I've been talking about for a very long time. And you can see that we had the same exact situation, right? So this is the beauty of the market. So you can see we had the same two wicks fixed just like on Bitcoin at this level right here at 59,200, which didn't end up playing as of right now. But over on Ethereum, we did end up seeing that level play out. We actually saw the break of that formation, and you can see that Ethereum did see a capitulation wick down into 3,000. So that's why I usually go off these price analysis videos. I compare the two, and usually, like I said, they are pretty identical, and you can kind of notice these patterns happen early, and then it gives you a better understanding of where exactly the market is going to go. You can see the same sort of situation right now in Bitcoin. We had a beautiful BART formation. We are not done the BART formation just yet. The bottom of the move set is going to be at 31.57, so it's still a very nice shorting opportunity. Of course, this is now an in-between midterm support level, so if you want to be a little bit more conservative or you want a little bit more confirmation, you want to wait for this wick low to break right here at 32.89. Any break of that level, and that's your confirmation to continue shorting. But realistically, guys, right now this does not look good at all for Ethereum. The main level that I want to pay attention to, of course, is going to be at 2,800. It is that weekly support level, as well as the fact that it probably had the most confluence within that region, so that's why it's a point of interest for me. I explained this to you guys many times before last time as well, that ideally, although we are looking for that continuation on this trade, we have to be very cautious. We don't want to take a long position on Ethereum in a midterm support level. Midterm support levels are only supposed to be used as, like I said, a point of reference. They're not supposed to be used as a confirmation of a long position, right? What we need to see is usually a major support bounce above those exponential moving averages, and that is multiple confluences. Then we can start paying attention to our bigger picture. Right now, though, you can see that we were pretty much just trading. We were extremely oversold. Yes, point number one. Point number two, we had Fed news. It was neutral, sure. We had a break above. We had a V shape. So that's three confirmations for that long, right? We took a nice long scalp right here on Ethereum. We ended up exiting the trade because, of course, we had our wick highs. And yesterday I mentioned this to you guys as well, the fact that if we don't end up breaking above wick high, we are not looking for those long confirmations. You don't want to play this chop position, and that's pretty much what happened. A lot of traders tried to play that chop position and got absolutely wrecked in between. And that's why I teach you guys, you're better off being patient and waiting for an entry than just playing off those chop positions as of right now. So if you are looking for an entry, once again on Ethereum, what you want to do is you just want to pay attention to this range right here in terms of a wick low. If this level ends up breaking, then that's a confirmation that we are heading back into 31.40. So it is still a very nice scalping opportunity, and this most likely will end up playing out because, of course, the way the BARTs work is the BART will complete its move set where the neckline started. So that's pretty much where it started. That's pretty much where things are likely to go ahead. And of course, in terms of confirmation, you can go ahead and look at Bitcoin. Same idea, right? Bitcoin will give you that overall analysis that, okay, well, if Bitcoin looks bearish, then Ethereum most likely is going to drop as well. But 2,800 is probably going to be the first point of a recovery on Ethereum, I do think, because we've seen this corrective move happen before. We actually have a perfect example of this happening right here back in 2021 of September, where we had a huge breakout just like we had a beautiful corrective move, and you can see within 2,800 to 2,700, that is pretty much where we started seeing those bounce opportunities. Once the market, so again, this is just going back to my point, what I explained to you guys. So if you see that we had a beautiful support bounce, right? So support number one, we broke above the exponential moving averages, number two. Then we started using them as support on the way towards the upsides, number three. So that's 3 points of interest for us in terms of the daily time frame that we wanted to pay attention to. Right now, though, if we look at the current price action move set on Ethereum, we don't have any of those points of interest, right? We don't have any support, so there's no support bounce yet. We're still trading below the exponential moving averages, and we're using them as resistance. So what does that mean? Well, that means simply that it's a bearish confirmation. That is a bearish trend, and you want to continue with the trend. You don't necessarily want to counter trade. You don't necessarily want to be looking for dip opportunities in your favorite altcoins right now because, of course, the fact that Bitcoin does not look healthy by any means. This goes for Ethereum as well. If you want to go buy Shiba Inu, you want to go buy Dogecoin, you want to buy whatever you want, realistically, you have to understand the fact that if Ethereum does end up dropping in between that $2,800 region, well, most likely your favorite altcoin is probably going to end up getting absolutely wrecked as well, right? So that's just something to keep in mind. So just a quick, I'm just going to go in the messages here. Market all choppy. What do you think about Luna? Do Kwon, oh yeah, he got released, right? What is it? Luna Classic, I think. I mean, Luna Classic is actually like an interesting shitcoin. Or rather meme coin, I would imagine. Like, I personally used to make Luna Classic videos for those of my OGs that remember, but I mean, it didn't pump like crazy. I mean, yeah, it didn't pump like crazy. I think it's still in a shitty stage here. I don't know. Like I said, these kind of analysis mostly are news based. I'm not really a fan of them anyways to begin with. I'd prefer, like I said, if I was gonna be buying Luna Classic, it'd be at this blue line, which is a weekly support. That's pretty much where I would be loading up my positions. But otherwise, right now, it's not really interesting. Regardless if he's in jail or if he's at home or whatever, it's still a scam. Like, it doesn't really matter. Even long term, like I don't think I don't think the trust aspect is there for a lot of people. So analyzing these things is just pretty much a gamble. And again, if you're going to be gambling, there's better ways to gamble than be gambling on this Luna Classic situation. So that's just my interest. In terms of Solana, same sort of situation. I actually have to make an update for a Solana video, but Solana, like, we're looking for that main level of support on the daily, on the exponential moving average, which of course is going to be around 159, 158. This is now the second test opportunity. Solana is actually quite bearish as well right now, if I'm being honest with you guys, because of course yesterday we had the EMA bounce, so this was the opportunity for the bulls to break back above 210. We already had a 210 retest, so yeah, most likely we are looking for 134 on Solana as well. That's probably going to be the first area of indication. Then you can start looking for your long positions. What does that mean for your favorite meme coins on Solana? Well, they're about to probably get wrecked. As Solana pushes higher, lower, etc. It has quite a bit of influence on meme coins. But in terms of Doge right now, like I said, a lot of you guys want Doge update, so I will make a video on Doge, but Doge yesterday did end up breaking above our midterm resistance level. You can see we did have a very nice scalp opportunity into 0.165. Not quite to major resistance, but close enough. I told you guys this many times, we don't fight for pennies here, right? If it's like a few cents off or even like 0.3 cents off, you're not fighting for that. You're basically just locking in your profits. You're being very aggressive. Doge is in the same sort of situation. I'm still expecting 0.11 to play out. That's probably going to be my major buy opportunity, and that's pretty much where I'm going to be looking to load into positions. A lot of traders, of course, same sort of situation. 0.124 bounce. Everyone's like, oh my god, Doge bull, this is the bottom, we're continuing. But in order for it to be considered a local bottom, or of course a confirmation of a local bottom, we had to break above 0.168, which we did not do. So right now we're still in that consolidation zone. We want to be very, very, very careful. You don't necessarily want to be getting caught out in these trades. Like I said, these chop positions are extremely dangerous. You're much better, like I said, just looking for those areas of opportunity and just being in and out of the market. I hope that makes sense to you guys. Let me see the chat real quick. Did you do Doge? If you do, I will make a Doge video. Like I said, I will make a Doge video for you guys. It is Friday. Like I said, it's more of a chill day. I'm not really expecting too much, too much things happening around. It's just like a chill Friday for everyone. I know, like I said, in terms of, how busy everyone's going to be, it's going to be, like I said, we're not really expecting too much here. Can we short on meme coins as Doge? Is it profitable? You can short on both long and Doge, you can long or short Doge if you would like. But again, it's a lot more volatile, I would say. So your risk of getting liquidated is a lot higher because of how volatile it is. So it's probably suggested not to be doing that. You're better off just doing spot positions. And speaking of spot positions, my favorite spot positions right now, like I said, you guys asked me for my opinion on Beam. I think Beam, in terms of a buying opportunity, is going to be at 0.022. So these are some of the things that I've noticed. This is why I keep telling you guys, like, a lot of these altcoins do not look bullish by any means. They actually look quite bearish right now, right? So we're continuing to trade below the EMAs. We have major support, which keeps getting rejected. The reason why is, of course, with Ethereum as it continues to push lower, but that's why I'm personally going to be looking for buying opportunities here and probably buying opportunities down here for IMX. So it's around $2 for IMX and 0.022 for Beam. Those are probably going to be generational wealth opportunities. So if you do catch those bottoms and, then the market cycle pushes up, it's a very, very clean trade. So in general, my perspective to you guys, you don't necessarily have to be panicking and closing your positions for your spots. You don't want to get into the habit of that. I've explained that to you guys many times. What you want to do, of course, is if you are leveraging these positions, just hedge yourself in terms of a short. So if you want to short, then you continue as the market drops, your overall spot bags drop, but you're profiting on the leverage position itself. The main targets right now are going to be at 2,800 and 52,000 for Bitcoin. And yeah, that's most likely what's probably going to happen here, because of course you can see that I wouldn't say, oh, I'm confident in that unless but this is the problem that I see, because this level was already tested twice. Now the third test, that's why I'm a little bit more hesitant from a bullish side. I do think the market's probably going to end up dropping here shortly. Like I said, maybe within the next few weeks or even this weekend. If we do see a huge wick towards the downside this weekend, guys, like that's probably going to be a buying opportunity, if I'm being honest, in terms of Ethereum. Into 2000, 2700, anything in between that level is a beautiful buying opportunity. So yeah. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I just wanted to do a quick live session. This weekend I am gonna actually take some time off for my birthday and just chill. Like I haven't actually. I don't know if you guys noticed my voice too. Like I'm like tripling over words. It's because I didn't sleep either. Because like I'm just doing so much at one point. So I'm losing sleep. I feel cranky sometimes. So that's why like I just want to take a weekend off and just kind of chill. So I just wanted to at least do this live session. So this way, like, you know, you guys at least know what to expect over this weekend and then how you can kind of continue from there. But yeah, like I said, a lot of you guys are in short positions right now, which is fine. You can continue holding your short positions. But again, just be aggressive with your profits. What I mean by aggressive with your profits, a lot of you guys question this, but being aggressive with your profits as an educational standpoint, and again, once again, like just keep in mind, just watch Ethereum. Okay, I'm just going to draw that line for you guys right here at 32.89. If that level breaks, it is a long or a short confirmation. So what I mean by aggressive, when I say, hey guys, be aggressive, is aggressive with your profits. So for example, the way I trade is if I'm entering a trade, I enter here, trade obviously breaks out above, and I'm up like 10%, 15%. I'm being aggressive on that trade. I'm locking in my profits there. The reason why is because, of course, given if you're trading news tends to be like this before the move set completes. So you don't necessarily want to be holding that position and the drawdown. You want to be in and out, right? So as soon as you see profit, in and out of the trade, lock in those trades, and then you go do something else, and then you can always come back 4 hours later. And I'll give you an example of that. For example, Doge yesterday, I'm sure between the Fed news and everything that was happening, this price action right here was all chop, right? So you can see this is all chop, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And this was about 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, about 24 hours of price action where the price pretty much stayed the same. And that's what I'm saying is you don't want to stress about sitting there for 24 hours, waiting and waiting and waiting. If you enter the long scalp on Doge, you want to be in and out. You want to take your profits and leave. It doesn't matter if it wicks a little bit higher or lower, you're already profiting and you already locked in those gains. That's why I always tell you guys, be aggressive with your trades, because if the market ends up seeing a correction or anything, and it ends up falling back to your entry, now you're panicking. You're like, shit, I missed out on so much money. I could have had blank. I could have had blank. I hear that conversation a lot. Oh, Pingu, I was up 10 Gs and now I'm down 1 G. What do I do? Well, that's dangerous, right? So that's why I tell you guys, well, my basic rule of thumb is if I'm in profit about 5-10%, I'm locking it in. If I'm looking for a swing position is very tricky. You want to make sure you get a proper entry, mostly when you're entering with size. If you're entering with size on a swing position, you want to be very cautious to make sure your entry is correct. What I usually do from a swing position standpoint, so if I'm taking a long position on swing, I would probably wait for, again, on the daily, I would wait for confirmation. So confirmation on the daily would be a break above exponential moving averages on support, and then using them as the EMAs as support as well. That's 3 confirmations for me. That's good enough for a swing position I'm entering. And of course, you can add your RSI at that point and have 4 confirmations if you're extremely oversold. But again, RSI is just an indicator. It's not a confirmation for you guys. But I'm just saying, like, it's like another indicator that you can use. It's up to you. But that's how I trade if I'm looking for those swing positions. But if I'm looking for a scalping position on the 4-hour time frame, like for example, right now on Ethereum, a scalping position would be somewhere around here, 32.85 would be a very nice scalp short. Well, the reason for this, of course, is you don't necessarily want to enter here, right? You don't want to enter here because there's 2 reasons. Number one, if the market ends up like seeing a push above, now because market closes in a few minutes, if the market pushes above and it hits those exponential moving averages, now you're like, shit, I'm underwater. Like, I should have waited, right? Number 2 is if the market ends up breaking that wick low, then that's a confirmation that, yes, we are still pushing towards the downside. So you ideally want to just wait for those EMAs to be tested. So if you're one of those people that want to be a little bit more conservative, you can short on the EMAs. So EMA test happens, retest, enter that trade, and then continue. But look, like the market right now, it doesn't really care, right? Like, we're getting pretty damn close to around 32.89, which is pretty much the confirmation for the short. If that level ends up breaking, then most likely this is the candlestick where we're going to see that wick down here into 31.37, which is a huge trade. It's about $150 difference, right? So that's what I teach you guys is when you are looking for these trading opportunities,
you want to try to get the most out of your risk to reward. Yesterday was not any trading opportunities. You guys saw, I barely texted you guys. Why? Because I try to keep it in terms of when it comes down to trades in the chat or whatever. I will not just randomly start texting you guys and be like, hey, you know, this is a trade here, there's a trade, because I try to practice it and try to teach you guys as well that this was simply a no trade zone. So for basically a whole day, you guys didn't hear from me was because there was nothing to talk about. Like, you guys were messaging me like, hey, Pingu, we need an update, we need an update. You don't need an update. And realistically, nothing happened in this price action that you needed an update. An update happened, of course, earlier this morning at like 9 a.m. when I said, okay, guys, we're looking for a short position on Ethereum because we broke below the EMAs. We had a bar formation. We were looking for this wick low to play out. We had immediately right after that, we had a huge flush, right? So we're talking about a $90 flush position. And then I said, guys, take your profits, like lock in those profits because it's a weekend. You don't want to necessarily be, you know, holding a position for too long. So that's exactly how I trade. I lock in those positions on a Friday. I'll take Saturday off. And then Sunday night during Asia hours, I'll come back and I'll be like, all right, cool. Let's see what the market's saying today. That's what I usually recommend to you guys too, because this defeats the purpose of chop. So you don't necessarily get chopped over the whole weekend. You're going to be like, oh, what the hell? What am I doing? What am I doing? So you're kind of just chilling from that aspect of it. As well as the fact that, like I said, if the move set does play out, you're pretty much just laughing, right? You're profiting enough that you don't have to worry about the overall outlook for the rest of the week. So that's just how I do it. But yeah, it's up to you guys how you want to do it. Everyone has a different trading plan, so you know you want to just be a little cautious. So yeah. Let's see. Okay, so when do we swing short in a technical point of view? So I've explained that from a technical point of view. It's the same thing from a support level. Then you would just flip it to resistance. So resistance swing short would have been at 40.28. Number one is a huge weekly level. So that's point number one you have in your head. Number two, you can see that we rejected off the exponential moving averages. So that's point number two. Number three, we started to use the EMAs as resistance. This is a very clean chart. You can see that we were using them as support on the way up. Then it flipped to resistance on the way down. So that's your three confirmations to swing short. Personally, like I said, for me, I'm not a fan of swing shorting right now because the market wasn't a huge uptrend. Like you can see that we could have swing shorted down here at 2,800, same sort of situation where you could have swing shorted 33,000, same sort of situation. That's why it's very, very difficult to swing short when it's going up. But once it starts going down, it's very easy to start looking for your entries because you know that market structure has been broken and you can start looking for more confirmations, if that makes sense. In a BART formation, does the start of the BART serve as resistance? So no, that doesn't really matter. I mean, like sometimes with BART formations, like a lot of traders kind of overanalyze it. There's nothing to analyze really on BART. So BARTs, it can do this sideways action for weeks, so weeks and weeks and weeks. And we have seen BARTs like that look like this, and then look like this, and then come back down, and then look like this again, and then they play out. So that's what I'm saying is you don't necessarily want to be too aggressive on BART formations. The way I trade BART formations is once the middle line breaks, so something like this, if those wicks break, that's my confirmation to short. And I'm pretty much being very aggressive on BART. So I'm not holding that position for too long. I'm just trying to be in and out, right? So this range right here on a BART formation is a no trade zone. You're not trading the head of the BART. You're not trading his head. You're actually trading this point right here on the side when it starts to break down. That's the point you're trading. Otherwise, you're not trading that zone. Make sense? So when that level, of course, the initial run up doesn't matter, right? We don't know that's going to be a BART formation. And then a few hours later, when you start to chop sideways, then you either wait for the wick, the middle wicks to break, and then you can enter the short. Otherwise, you're not trading. Because the same thing with BART formations, right? Because of how manipulated they are on the 4 hour, you can easily see a BART formation like this, sideways action, and boom, the next leg up. And what happens is when the next leg up happens, all of these guys that were shorting the BART, they end up getting liquidated, which causes an even larger short squeeze. So that's why BART formations, yes, they are profitable if you can master them. But like, again, it takes a lot of time to understand how BART formations work. When I see a BART formation, I send in the chart, right? Because I've been doing this for a long time. I can see it. And I'm like, all right, guys, this is a BART formation. We're very strict with our BART formations in terms of our rules as well when we actually enter the position and when we actually exit the position. But yeah, so I hope that makes sense for you. Cool. Should scalp long if it reaches... No, you are not scalping long if it reaches 59K. You are not... Once again, guys, listen to me. You are not long on Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin hits 59,000. That is not a long confirmation. This is simply a technical trade. Number 1 test, number 2 test, number 3 test is usually a breakdown formation. What you want to do is you want to trade with the trend. If you know that Bitcoin is heading towards the 59K, you want to short into 59K, close that trade, and then see what happens. This way you're on the profitable side versus you trying to long Bitcoin at 59,000, trying to catch a falling knife, and then the market breaks down again. So now all of a sudden you could have easily shorted from up here, but now you're taking a long position here. You see what I'm saying? Like, you're kind of counter trading yourself. And I feel like a lot of traders make this mistake. They counter trade themselves like that. So you have to be very, very careful. You don't want to necessarily counter trade yourself. You want to follow the trend. And that's how you follow the trend, is if it's trading below the EMAs, you enter a short and you ride the short into that move, right? Again, to hindsight, like whatever, like you can take your profits whenever you want. I'm just giving you an example though, but you don't necessarily want to be catching a falling knife. You don't want to be entering a long just because it's a major support or yada yada yada, or you see a bounce here. If of course Bitcoin never saw a bounce, so this was, now let's say like something like this was a situation we were in, and this is now the second test, then yeah, I would probably say, okay, this is the second test on 59K. This is where we're going to take a long position, because market structure didn't test the level 3 times. They actually tested it twice. There's more room for it to breathe. But on the way down now, this is a third time. I'm not really a fan of 3 tests, so I'm probably not going to be long. You can take a long if you want, but again, I don't suggest it. I think you're better off just looking for the other way around. Make sense? Yeah, if we break and hold again, there could be another confirmation. Exactly. Yeah. So, and again, guys, I've explained this to you many times too. If you guys are leverage trading, I highly suggest you guys click on the pinned messages in the Telegram. There's a whole video guide on how to do this, and like, you know, it's good to learn anyways long term. I don't necessarily think you have to go enter leverage with 100x, but you can start small and just practice. But it's a good thing to practice long term if you want to, you know, take the stuff serious. Leverage is a two-way street. It's extremely profitable and can be extremely dangerous as well, but to an extent, if you can keep a track of your emotions, then you can definitely profit quite a bit. You just have to make sure, you know, like I said, I'll teach you guys as much as I can, but just something to keep in mind. Sorry, I'm yawning. I'm so tired. Oh, Pepe update? Sure, I'll give you a Pepe update. I don't think Pepe is really doing anything for an update. Yeah, Pepe looks bearish. Pepe does not look good either. Pepe, to be honest, like I said, had a huge run from this massive consolidation zone. But most likely, Pepe's first support level is going to be here at 55. Second support is going to be down here at 38. So it could look like something like this. That would be the ideal Pepe analysis, something like that. But yeah, I'm not really bullish on Pepe right now, because again, if I'm not bullish on Ethereum, I'm not bullish on Pepe. It's not like Pepe is going to have some massive news event. It already had all of its news. I don't think it's going to do something crazy for everyone to start being bullish again. I think everything right now depends on Bitcoin and Ethereum, which do not look good at all. So yeah. Can I look into Gala? Of course I can look into Gala. I actually talked about Gala, I think 2 streams ago, and I said that we were waiting for a break of structure. So yeah, there you are. So we actually did end up breaking structure. So I mentioned this to you guys. I don't talk about Gala too much because, again, like right now I'm not really focusing on spot positions. You guys know when I was focusing on spot positions, I was giving these chart updates all the time. Right now, I'm not really a fan of Gala. Gala had a huge run up, massive explosive move, short squeeze into 0.076. We saw profit taking across the board at 0.057. This is where bulls had to come into the picture. We had to see some sort of bounce opportunity here. We failed, and now that level has turned into resistance. Actually, Gala looks like an amazing short right now as well, because of course this is clean, a very clean chart. You can see in terms of old support now turned into resistance. EMA is now resistance, and now we have a midterm support level that's being tested multiple times. That's 3 confirmations for you guys to take a short position on Gala, right? So this is things that I look for. So simply take a short on Gala. First take profit would be at 0.04. Or if you want to play the wicks, it'd be somewhere at 0.046. But again, same thing with Ethereum, right? Ethereum looks bearish, then pretty much everything's going to look bearish like that. So that's just how you ride it. What about whiff? So dog whiff hat, yeah, same thing. Like I said, all these meme coins kind of the same idea, right? If one's dropping, they're all probably going to drop. So dog whiff hat is the same idea here. We are pretty much looking for $1.02 for the first take profit. This is also midterm support, same thing. You guys get the point. This is turning into, you know, sometimes people do like, you know, like I've seen this, like, oh well, you know, they do this some shit like this, and like, oh well, if this level breaks out, if this level, like, this is why I don't trade, like, you know, any sort of like pattern formations like triangles or anything like that, because like this is so dumb. So people would draw their support, they'll draw this, and they'd be like, okay guys, like if you look at dog we've had right now, when this breaks out, oh, we're gonna see fireworks, right? And like, I mean, shit, it doesn't take much for this thing to just go whoop all the way, right? And that's what I'm saying is, when it comes down to pattern formations like that, you guys always ask me like, oh, why don't you do that? I can do that. It's not hard. I can do that. It's just I don't see a reason to. Like, if I'm looking at a chart like this, I know this is bearish. I don't have to look at any sort of magical triangle to tell me it's bearish. I know this is bearish. Simply just off naked price action. I know the fact that this is bearish. We've seen multiple rejections on Dog with Hat. We had such an insane run on this coin. We know that this is going to end up seeing some sort of corrective move. And the first levels to an extreme zone would probably be $1. If not, it'd be at previous resistance. Previous resistance was around 47 cents. Can it go back down there? Sure, it can, for sure. We've seen Pepe do that, right? Before anyone says, that'll never happen. We saw Pepe hit 2.5 bill and then drop to 300 mils. So yes, it can happen. It has happened. But then once that accumulation stage on that previous resistance now into support happens, then Dog with Fat probably ends up seeing a much larger breakout than what we're seeing here. Probably like 3, 4, 5 bill in a bull run, maybe even higher, right? So that's just how we see it. Could you look at D card? I have no idea what D card is, so I don't know. I don't analyze new coins, or like look into new coins. Again, it's new for a reason. I'm not really a fan of it. Where's the buy zone for Shiba? Shiba, I don't think we have a buy zone right now. Like, we ended up breaking support. I have to make a Shiba update. That's my fault. Actually, we're at 26 right now. Shiba's the same sort of situation. Not really a fan. I think a buy zone for Shiba, the first buy zone was at 23. Second buy zone, I talked about this, was going to be at 19. 18 to 19 is probably going to be the next buy zone if you guys are looking for that trade. I will keep you guys posted on Shiba. Like I said, if I don't make a video, it's because there's nothing to make a video about. Like, we're still in a consolidation. I'm not really going to make the same video again twice. Be like, oh, by the way, guys, it's just unnecessary. So, yeah, Shiba would be around 18 to 19 if I'm looking for a buy target. That, again, is falling with Ethereum as well. So, yeah. Oh, Matic. I can do Matic for you as well. I haven't looked at Matic in a very long time. Matic looks like shit. So Matic actually, in terms of chart updates, is a very clean short. This is a very clean short because you can see that it never even saw a break structure of the V shape. The Matic sucks. Like it never really even saw a break structure of the V shape formation like 90% of the other altcoins did. Very clean chart, if I do say so, though. Very, very clean chart. Like, this is a very clean chart to trade. Probably one of the nicest ones I've seen. Look how accurate the lines are, right? Like, I didn't draw these lines. I've already had them drawn. But look at this. Very clean, respecting support, then respecting resistance, then again, respecting resistance, now respecting support. Yeah, this is a very clean chart. This is probably a short, though. Probably shorting Matic into, you know, I mean, Matic's Matic, but you can see that this price action has happened before. So we could even see 79 cents at an extreme zone. Most likely we will see 79 cents because, of course, looking at price action right now, 91 has been tested once, twice, 3 times, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. So yeah, like that, their buyers are at that level, but once that level ends up breaking, then see ya buyers, right? So then you got to be careful. I just joined kind of late. What's the view on BTC? Hey, Entrante, it's we're quite bearish on BTC. That's the view on Bitcoin. Bitcoin and Ethereum are actually quite bearish right now. So let's gotta drink water. Both very bearish. Not a fan. I'm trying to offload my Pudgy. I'm trying to sell my Pudgy Penguin. I listed it for in terms of skins. Where is it? Ice. Yeah, so I have it listed for 120 Ethereum. I'm trying to offload it because I actually want to move to stables. I'm not really a fan of the current price action. So I'm trying to get over to stables right now. Or even, like I said, trade it for like 6 or 7 of the actual Pudgy Penguins. I wouldn't mind that either, but I just need to offload it. Like, I'm trying to look for a buyer. That's the one problem with rares. Like, it's going to be a mission to sell that thing. But I'm sure there'll be a buyer sooner or later. Pudgy's actually did a very nice bounce. Like, look, 7-day change is 34%. We had a huge run up. So, like I said, I'm comfortable with Pudgy, but I prefer to have liquid cash because I actually want to catch some of these moves that are about to happen. If Bitcoin does end up dropping to 52,000, it's going to be like a generational wealth opportunity for a lot of these altcoins. And believe it or not, I'd probably go all in Shiba if we saw 52,000 on Bitcoin. I most likely would go all in on Shiba, because Shiba is one of those coins that normies love. Like, people love this coin so much. And if you look at Shiba in terms of the daily time frame, we still, from where we are currently to all-time high, is about a 4x, give or take. 4x very safely, give or take. So that's personally why I would rather do Shiba. And we all know what happens once all-time high breaks, right? We saw Pepe all-time high break and just kept going. So yeah, I think Shiba is a good one to kind of look into in terms of spot position, but not right now. Like, at one point there will be, but not right now. So yeah, makes sense. Thoughts on ICP? I do have ICP as well. Same sort of situation. All these altcoins right now, same sort of situation. ICP actually surprisingly is holding quite well on 976, but what I want to see, of course, is main target on ICP is $22. We had quite a few wicks into that zone, so ICP seems like it's doing its own thing, but I would be a buyer here on ICP. 971 is a buy confirmation. Anything like that would be a buy zone, and then what we want to see is a break of this midterm resistance around 16, 17 into 22. That's the analysis there. I don't think we will see $3 ICP ever again, because that was, way too long of a confirmation. Bitcoin dropped to 15K and it was just chilling at $3, $5. We're 20, 30, that's still chilling. So usually when you have stuff like that happening, those kind of coins don't necessarily go back to those ranges ever again. They will maybe in some time in the next bear market, but right now, probably buying opportunities on 971. This is more of a stronger altcoin that you want to pay attention to. XRP is shit. I'm honestly not going to talk about XRP, because like nothing, absolutely nothing is changing here. I saw some TikTok gurus on XRP again, and I was like, oh my god, they're starting again. Every single bull cycle, there's one moron that starts the next wave of retail for XRP, and Swift is gonna be accepting it, and yada yada. Realistically, this coin is shit. This coin, it might do 3-4x in the future from a bull run perspective, but even from a technical standpoint, guys, you gotta understand, we had a whole damn bull run from 2021, a whole bull run, and this coin literally from the lows of 30 cents to the highs of $1.80, like that's not much. It's like a 6x position in a bull cycle. Like we saw Doge do, like you see what I'm saying? Like there's better coins out there to be buying. I don't think this coin, XRP in general, again, if you love XRP, it's probably not the stream for you. I'm not a fan of this coin. I've never been a fan of this coin. I think there's too many morons and moon boys that are connected to this, and I don't think long term this coin's going to do very well. I really don't. And by very well, I mean the $30, $40, $50 price predictions we're seeing. That's never going to happen. I guarantee it'll never happen. But yeah. So, yeah, no eyes on XRP. Do you use a weekly to assess the charts? No, I only use 4-hour and daily. Weekly is just more noise in my head. Like a weekly would just give me more noise, and I'd be like, man, like the weekly looks like this, weekly looks like that. The less charts, the better, if that makes sense. Okay? So the less charts is probably the better idea for you. So you don't necessarily want to have too many time frames, right? So you don't want to have Bitcoin on the daily, the weekly, the 4-hour. That's 3 charts you got to pay attention to. You want to keep it mainly to your 4-hour, and the only time you want to look at the daily is to see how the EMAs are reacting. All right, that's it. That's the only time. And of course, support and resistance, which should already be drawn on your charts. But that's pretty much how I would be trading it. Make sense? So it's one of those situations where, like I said, 4-hour is your best friend, and the daily is a confirmation of your best friend. That's it. Everything else is just noise in the market. You don't want to be trading that. Yeah, Ethereum, quite bearish. I think I opened a short for fun while we were talking. Hold on, guys. Give me a second. Sorry. Give me a sec. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, so I think I did open a short on Ethereum at 33.22. It wasn't much margin. Like I'm just having fun. Yeah, I'm up 25%. It was like $70 a margin. I don't really care. I was just like, you know what? Screw it. I'm on 80x for fun. Cause $70, right? I mean, like it's not much. But yeah, I am shorting Ethereum. I want to see the break of the wick. So what we're paying attention to right there. There you go. There's your wick structure break. Ooh, looks like it's about to happen. Ooh. Oh, is this happening live? We're about to see this live? Look at Ethereum go. So this is now the third wick. So usually, like I said, on this midterm structure break, it's a short confirmation. So I'm riding the short. I am up 50% now on my trade. $31 from 66. Hell yeah, guys. We're so rich. Like I said, this is just just for fun. I don't usually ever trade Fridays, but just an educational standpoint with us, we can all watch this live. Look at Ethereum go. Now what are we at? 70% profit. Anyone riding ETH with me? Like, did anyone short when I said like, hey, this is looking a good short? Or is anyone shorting rather since this morning? Or you guys are still in the short? Let me go pull my take. Okay, so some of you guys are trading this. Okay, cool. Yeah. Daryl, are you still in your short? You guys are in your shorts? I know some of you guys are in your shorts. I got out second short today. Yeah, you can scalp short. Like I said, scalp short is fine. Daryl, if you can scalp short. I mean, obviously entry wise not the ideal entry now, but it's still a worth the scalp short because our main profit area is still going to be this wick right here at 31.38. So it's still quite a ways to go in terms of a drop position. And Bitcoin mostly, yeah, Bitcoin looks like garbage too. So this is like I said, you look at Bitcoin, looks bearish. Okay, I'm shorting ETH, right? So literally that's all it takes. And I think psychologically, like, super important lesson for you guys is doubting yourself. That's number one. Doubting yourself is the worst thing you can do in this market. And what I mean by that is pulling a trigger on a trade. Let's say you're one of those people that overthink and you can never just get it right. You're never just like, oh, I just don't know what's going on. You need to start like thinking dumber. And what I mean by that is if you're in a trade and you know that this trade is like a good trade, it's a good short setup, you have all your confluences, you click market sell, you click on that short position, you open it. Don't overthink the trade, regardless if it is, and of course you enter the trade and now all of a sudden it starts moving up. Don't overthink it. You're on a 4-hour time frame. That's 4 hours of the market to decide what it wants to do. It's gonna be choppy. You're gonna see this for 4 hours straight, but the overall analysis is still bearish. So you can see the stream started at 33.20 or so, 33.30, and I was like, yeah, guys, this looks like a short to me. Boom, I opened the short. I didn't care. I'm talking to you guys on stream. You think I gave a shit? No, I didn't. I was just like, whatever. So I opened a short, and I'm like, whatever. We're riding it. You know. Let me show you guys real quick. So yeah, so like, and that's it. Now I'm just gonna hold that trade, right? So if for me, I mean, for me, realistically, it's a $60 margin. I'm up $40. Like that's not even like a quarter tank of gas for my car. Like it's just to get my point. Like, but for the average Joe, for the average person that was shorting with size or anything like that, you're up 10-20% like that, like within a few minutes. That's a free Friday, right? Very free Friday, and it's a very simple trade. So structured break right here on this wick. It's a confirmation. We're probably gonna see 31.50 later tonight. It could likely do this, right? So we could do something like that, but that's why I tell you guys, like, have your trailing stops in profit. You want to have your trailing stops in profit, so regardless, you know, you go from there. Let me see. Okay, let's see. Yeah, you're up 25%, 120%. I got out. Okay, ideal entry for it would be on 9. Exactly, Adele. Exactly. An ideal entry in a perfect situation would be on the 9 and 20 EMA for a candle close. So it's important, right? You have to see a candle close below that level, and then you can short. A lot of traders, what they do is they'll hit the EMA. They're like, oh, that's it. It's on the EMA. I'm shorting, and then it just keeps doing this, and you're like, what the hell? What the hell? What the hell? You don't want to get caught out like that. You want to let the candle close. Even if you think, oh, this is a good entry, don't enter something if it's not closed yet because it can easily reverse. So yeah, makes sense. Yeah, so that's exactly how I would do it. I wouldn't necessarily be trading into, you know, while the candle's open still. I wait for candle close on the EMA. Once that candle closes, then we short. But yeah, right now we short. I am shorting. I want to see this drop. I just want to enjoy it. And like I said, okay. Do you guys mind if I'm just like here, give me a sec. I'm gonna order food, so you just bear with me, okay? Because then if I don't order food, I'm gonna forget, and then it's gonna be like 9 p.m. Then I'm gonna forget to eat again. I always forget to eat, and then it's like shit. I have a spot Doge. Would it be a good idea to sell it, buy now at 0.124? So I talked about this a lot. I don't think it's a good idea because again, you have a spot Doge position. Yes, the market looks bearish, but if your spot Doge position is for long term, you're better off just waiting for a, buying opportunity down here to dollar cost average. I never suggest someone start closing trades from their spot positions to go buy back lower, because guess what? You're going to move into stables and the market's going to chop up and down. You're going to get emotional. It's not worth the risk. So you're better off, like I said, just holding on to your positions and just dollar cost averaging. If you wanted to get into that point, you should have picked a better entry, right? So for your case, you got into 0.2124 or whatever you got into, then just hold that position. There's no reason for you to be panicking. Just long-term perspective. But yeah, ETH looks garbage. So here we go. So yeah, in terms of, like I said, it doesn't, like, again, this is just going to be a short wick. It's going to be a very fast wick. Most likely we'll see a recovery of some sort because we're a lack of liquidity, right? It's 5:15. Markets have definitely closed, so we're not really looking for too much here. Just, we already got the short. I entered at 33.23. I know some of you guys entered a little higher than me, which is cool. That's fine. But that's why we're just kind of entering like this. It's just supposed to be an in and out trade. Can you do a live stream at a 4-hour close? Man, I can't, because like I'm not home much. Like when I do these live streams, it's like I usually have like an hour free time in between. Then I'm like, okay, let me do a live stream real quick. But I don't think it's been a long time since I've done like a 4-hour stream or something like that. 50% off, bro. I don't understand Uber, man. Like, what's the point of giving coupons? Oh, nice. Yeah, they give me coupons for like convenience stores. Like, who the hell wants 50% off on a convenience store? Like, I'm not gonna go to a convenience store to buy food. Like, doesn't make sense. Okay, hold on. Let me order my food. Hold on, guys. Should I get potatoes too, or should I just get rice and chicken? What do you guys think? Rice and chicken and potatoes, or just potatoes? But again, so same thing, right, guys? This is a very nice short position. Even from a scalp position right now, this is still a very nice scalp position entry. Like, this is what I'm trying to teach you guys, is don't overthink it, just enter. You just want to enter, and like I said, expect the chop anyway, so this, of course, falls into your leverage, so don't use insane leverage. But if you know the market's bearish right now, you can catch 3,300. That's a great position. Just enter this trade. And the minute you see the break, the minute you see the wick, lock in your profits. Are you really going to be mad you're up like $300-400 in a day from like something that we did like for 5 minutes? Like, no, that's a lot of money, right? So that's a lot of money for a lot of people. So yeah. Rice, chicken, and the potato. All right. Let me do that. I got to order this now. Shit, that's fucking next. Let's see. I know, but like I usually, okay, so it's like I get like, it's like rice and chicken, but then it's fries and chicken instead of rice. So I don't get rice necessarily because I just can't eat that much rice. It's too much for me. So that's why I get fries. Should I do, then is potato still a good idea? Like, I know. Peter, I already talked about Doge. I'm going to make a video for Doge, I promise. I'm not going to go over Doge again. I will make Doge again for you. Just give me a few minutes. After this live stream, I'll go ahead and make Doge for you guys. Yeah, for real, we're on a food class. We're not talking about trades right now. We're talking about food. So I need to figure this out. Do I order, if I order rice and chicken, do I get all rice and then chicken, or do I get like half and half? So like half chicken, half fries, and then potatoes on the side, or do I just get all fries and then potatoes on the side? But then I feel like that's too much potatoes. You guys see what I'm saying? Oh, this is stress. No fries, bro? What do you mean no fries? The fries are the best. I gotta have the fries. I gotta be fat. Actually, no, you're right. I shouldn't. Right? I shouldn't. Okay, I got it. We'll do half and half. Okay, we'll do half rice, half fries. This way we can't feel like shit, and then we'll do potatoes. Okay, that's perfect. That's it. No desserts. Relax, fatty. I'm not doing desserts. I don't eat sugar. I actually don't eat sugar much. I'm getting married this year. I can't be eating that much sugar. I gotta be careful. Yeah, no, definitely not. Okay, cool. We got that figured out. Anyways, so do you guys have anything? I mean, I'm down to chill here for a little bit. Do you guys have anything that you want to talk about? Thank you. Like, other than anything else, probably? Yeah, getting married. I know. That's why I want to sell the Pudgy. I want some liquidity too for myself, for my, just life. I don't like I don't know, like it's just nice having liquid cash, right? I'm not a huge fan. Like, I love my Pudgy, don't get me wrong. Like, it was a great investment on our part because, you know, like, we saw the last sale, which was 150 ETH. So it's definitely worth quite a bit. It was a very easy trade, mostly from an NFT standpoint. And I know long term, this thing might be worth 1 or 2 mil. Like, we know it's going to happen because NFT bull markets. But right now, I'm just trying to play these moves, like with Shiba and stuff. And like, I like being liquid. Like, I personally like being liquid. So that's why I want to just be a little bit more liquid. And then kind of go from there. So yeah. Can we interact other members in the chat? We could help each other. No. So the reason why the chat's muted is because I don't feel like doing babysitting. So what that means is, you know, I open the chat and then all of a sudden Joe Schmo hates the other person because they hate their analysis, and now there's a huge fight. And then other people are talking about other tokens, and those tokens end up being rug pulls, and this person's mad. I can't do that. That's why the chat's just muted. It's supposed to be just simply get in, take your trades, and leave. That's it. That's what the chat's meant for. And it's easier for me, right? You guys react with your emojis. That's all I need. I don't need more like conversations than I already have. You guys can always DM me. So anyways, here we go with Ethereum. I'm gonna order my food while this happens. I think I should have enough money for food, right? Let me see. How much are we up on this position? Hold on, guys. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, damn. 75%. I'm up 75% of my short on Ethereum. Oh, shit. There it goes. So, oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. How does he do it? It's live. Oh, that's crazy. I'm going to think, I don't know. Should we? Nah. Nah. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna let it ride. Okay. Whoa, chill. You guys take your profits. I'm gonna let it ride. You guys should be taking your profits. I'm on $60 margin. I don't give a shit about $60. Okay. I'm just doing this for fun. I just wanted to do this with you guys again. But again, you guys should be taking your profits. Close your trades. Okay, you guys should be closing your trades. Here, I'll send in the chat so you guys give your perspective. Let me just show you guys. Like that sorry. It's been a long day. Yeah, we did this live for fun. See, you guys can look in the Telegram. I wasn't joking. Like, I actually mean it. I was up 66, and I'm like, screw it. We riding. I'm gonna let it ride. I have nothing to lose. I don't care. 33.41. Yeah, good luck with that. We letting it ride. Yeah, so there you guys go. I'm still here. Hold on, let me just order my food. Okay, so we got fries. We got potato wedges. Ooh, we want small. No, I don't want extra cheese. The hell do I look like? Okay, so we got that, and then we're gonna hit them with half fries. So this way we're not too fat, right? Half fries, half rice. Okay. And then cool. Oh wait, I'll send you guys a picture later so you guys can see what I mean. I need a drink. Where's my drink? Canned pop. Here we go. Diet Coke. Yeah, I get Diet Cokes. I live that life. Bro, what? Okay. Oh my god, what a scam, bro. Uber is such a scam. They give me a coupon and they tell me it's 40% off, okay? Up to $20. Then they say it has to be a $40 minimum. The fuck do I look like? $40 minimum. How obese do I look? I'm gonna order $40 of food. That's not... Bro. I don't even know if anyone's home. I don't even think anyone's home for me to be feeding anyone else. I'm new. Where do I get to learn more of this stuff, DL? So you can join the Telegram. I teach everything for free. There's no paid stuff here. So if you want to learn more about this, you can check out the Telegram channel. And then I actually do have YouTube videos in terms, if you just type in Pingu charts indicators on YouTube, it has like a course. And I know I didn't make episode 3. Don't kill me. Okay. I know it's been a while, but guess what? I'm busy. It's been busy. I will get to it. Okay, wait, back to this, guys. Hold on. I'm trying to figure this out. And yeah, watch the previous live sessions as well, DL. Like, there's a lot of educational content in the live sessions, and I think that it's very beneficial for you guys to be watching those. Dude, what the fuck? I don't understand. Why is it a $40 minimum? Okay, wait, let me see something. See, this is why I hate these fucking stores, bro. I don't want to go out because it's like the weather's so bad. I just want to chill. Give me a sec. Chicken. I'm trying to see if I can get a wrap too. Okay, here. I'm not gonna eat the wrap. Don't think I'm fat. Relax. I'm just saying. Okay, let's see if that works. Okay, now we're at $40 minimum. Okay. That's not bad. So I get a chicken plate, I get a canned pop, and I get a chicken wrap for $40. The promotion is 50% or 40% off. Interesting. Daryl, did you catch that, by the way? I don't know if you're still in the chat, but did you catch that short when I said you should just look into the next short? I don't know if you did. How to add exponential moving averages to the chart. You can do that right here. So, where is it? Little FX or what? Man, what is this? Right here, indicators. Then you just typing moving. Again, there's a whole video on this, but moving average exponential. Click on that. And then you can just change the settings to whatever you want. So there's 9. So I have the 9 and I have the 20. And then for the style, I just change the color and I just make it longer and that's it. So I don't want that actually. Let me get rid of that now. There we go. So yeah, I hope that makes. Shit, is that worth it? I don't know. Hold on, let me see. Actually, no. It should be fine. Give me a sec. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Okay, I think I got it. We're good. Okay, so we got a plate, right? We got plate, half and half. So half rice, half chicken. We got potato wedges. We got canned pop, and we got a chicken wrap. So that's perfect. I think that's good. I'm not eating all of this, by the way. I don't think I'm huge. I'm not. But I had to like get enough items to get this promotion. Because then if I don't, then it's not worth it. $40 with delivery. Delivery is $1. Okay, that's not bad. All right. Hell no. $20 tip for what? Screw that. All right. All right. Looks good. Wait, did I mess up? Sorry, I'm still ordering food. Give me a sec. Give me a second. No, we're good. Okay, food's done. Anyways, back to this. So yeah, that was a trade live. You guys saw that how it worked out, how the psychological level worked out, and everything like that. Cool, makes sense. Yeah. So that was fun. Do you consider low volume on Pixel a problem? MDB? No, it's supposed to be a long-term hold. That's why I said Pixel is one of those coins. I could see it real quick. I haven't even looked at it in so long. Pixel, is this it? Yeah, it's at 8 cents. Like the volume is usually low anyways. Like you're not expecting Pixel's a long-term play. Like you can see, like over the long period of time, it's been doing pretty well. So this is why I said not to rush into it. You have a lot of time to accumulate this coin. I do think that, it is beneficial to be looking, because this is a gaming token as well, for those of you that don't know from the Happy Seals, and I mentioned this in my spot buys. It was a good position to be looking into. So yeah, so that's why. I don't think the volume is a big issue, because it's not a meme coin, right? You're not supposed to be trading it like a meme coin. You're supposed to be buying and holding it for a long period of time. Once their game releases, I'm sure the price will go up too. So ETH first level is 3180, and then if it breaks down 2000 is the next stage, or am I incorrect? No, that's correct. Yeah, about pretty much like that. First level will be 3180 in terms of wicks. Most likely 2800 is going to play. That's probably the most likely situation right now is 2800 is probably going to play. I would hope this weekend we just see chop, because I don't want this level to play necessarily that fast, because I still have my Pudgy. So yeah, I mean, I know some of you guys are in stables and you guys are just so happy watching this shit drop, which is fine. But what happens below that 3060 wick from 2 days ago? What happens below that 3060 wick? Or let me, I don't think, hold on, sorry. Live, what are we talking about? At 2800. Anyways, so yeah, so ideally that would be the first level for a buying opportunity, 2800 to 2700. That's where I'm paying attention to. I'm just gonna let my position ride for my short. I'm just curious. I never end up holding my short positions for this long. I just want to see how it plays out. I mean, $60, we'll see how far it goes, right? It's like a meme coin position for me now. Yes. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. There it goes again. So I think Bitcoin's actually, yeah, see, Bitcoin, if Bitcoin breaks this wick low right here, so this is where things get interesting, right? If Bitcoin breaks this level right here, where is it? Right here. If Bitcoin breaks that level, so you guys see how that's interesting? Like Ethereum broke that level and you saw that little cascade event. Now Bitcoin's testing the same level. But if Bitcoin breaks that level, most likely we're going to see Ethereum drop into the wick low of the 3132 level. So that's why I'd be very, very cautious here. It's interesting, rather. I would be definitely looking for, like I said, the short setup was perfect for us. We took that trade. Very nice profit. Letting it ride. Same thing with Bitcoin right now. If Bitcoin ends up breaking that midterm support, same idea. Same exact idea. We're shorting into the support. We're shorting into the zone down here. Right? You don't want to be looking for a long here. You don't want to be looking for a long here. You are shorting into the move set. Make sense? Yeah, I would appreciate if you guys could like the video. I don't know how YouTube works in terms of pushing the video out, but I know when you guys like the live session, it really starts hitting people's algorithms. But yeah. Anyways. So yeah. We're still in our shore. We're still chilling. Food's been ordered. I'm going to watch a YouTube video later. It's going to be a good Friday. And then I'm gone for the weekend. So again, I am not going to be responding to any of you guys. I'm not going to be looking at the charts. I'm not going to be doing anything. Yeah. Cool. Makes sense. All right. So yeah. So I think that's all I really have. Do you guys have any thoughts or anything you guys want me to kind of go over? So I think we're about to see Bitcoin. Actually, you know what? I'll stay for a little bit just to see how Bitcoin breaks. And then once Bitcoin breaks, I can show you guys why Ethereum and altcoins break too. I guess pretty crazy. Oh, thank you, Bo. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm getting old, man. I'm getting old. I've been doing this for too long. You guys don't understand how long I've been doing this for. Actually, no, I can actually show you how long I've been doing this for. So if you guys look at this. So if I go here, home. Whoops, that didn't work. Here we go. Give me a sec here. There we go. All right. So my few posts that I did, I don't really post much in here. I don't really talk much in here, but my old posts were from 2022. You can see I had I actually, yeah, it's pretty fun. I actually called the capitulation on 15K. I said Bitcoin won't hold support. This level has been tested too many times. Personally, don't see it holding. Next level is 18.8. Already rejected 20.6, which was bearish. See, the same setups. Like I've been doing this for years. My first trade plan was in 2018, though. Like I said, like, you know, people always like, oh, I've been doing this for so long, and I'm like, okay, sure, but we actually have been doing this for a very long time. Yeah, it's just funny. Like I said, it was a funny thing. But yeah, so you know, that's me. That's who you're learning from. So like I said, I try to dumb it down as much as I can because I know from a beginner standpoint, all of these words sound crazy, right? It's like, oh, what is he saying? What is he saying? So I try my best to make it easier for you guys to understand, and then you guys can kind of look at it from that perspective. Now, I don't know how to... I always forget how to get back to my charts. Oh, there we go. Just click on the main chat. Stupid. Okay. Oh, I think Bitcoin just broke. No, we missed it. Oh, no, we didn't. We're chilling. Okay, we got close. So, yeah. Oh, is this it? And you can see Ethereum's like... Ethereum looks like it's ready to fall off a cliff. This is so funny. Go on, Ethereum. Be free. Be free, Ethereum. Go to the depths. And is this Bitcoin's break? Are we going to see this live too? It would be fun. It would be great to see live. Just like we saw on Ethereum. And then you can see Ethereum cascade even more because Bitcoin dropped. Then Ethereum drops even more. So it's kind of fun. That's why I said shorting is very fun if you can catch it at the right move, which we did perfectly. And there it goes. There's the break live. Can we see a little bit more volume, please? Instead of that, I want to see like a dump. I want to see like a nuke. No? Okay. It'll probably happen later tonight. But yeah, still very profitable trade for us. I'll leave it here. We can just chill and watch the chart together and just see cascade. But yeah. Yeah, no problem, stock fan. I wish you could track your screen time on TradingView. Oh, there's the break. And you can at least on iPhone, it shows you how long you've been staring at an app for. I can go check real quick how long my app's been playing for. Let me see here real quick. Screen time. So my daily average is 11 hours on my phone, which is really bad. So I average 11 hours. Telegram, I'm spending 3 hours of my day on Telegram. And I'm spending about 37 minutes on TradingView. And keep in mind, that's not 37 consecutive minutes of me staring at TradingView. So yeah. That's why I get so tired, man. Oh, there it is. There's a break. Goodbye, Bitcoin. Have a good day. And what do you know? Look at Ethereum. Oh, it's so easy. I tell you guys, it's so easy, bro. I'm telling you, man. Like, Bitcoin drops. Everything drops. And then you're shorting. And you're banking. I wonder how much... let's see. Current 157% on this trade right now. I guess we keep riding. Yeah, usually, like I said, it will play wick low. 31.42 would be the play of the wick. There goes Bitcoin, though. So Bitcoin's about to hit wick low. Wick low is going to play for Bitcoin right here at 62. Look at that go. It's so fun to see. Live. I love doing it live, too, because it literally proves to you guys, like, it's not magical. It's nothing I do magical. It's just simple trading. It just gives you an idea of, where things are going to go, enter the trade, boom, 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 and then exit the trade. Is it anyone else shorting? Like, is anyone else riding this, or just me? Am I just solo doling here? Anyone else shorting here? Just curious. No, just me, I think. Some of you guys? Daryl, you're shorting? Daryl's shorting? Oh, Daryl. How much are you up, Daryl? Just curious. Percentage-wise. You don't have to tell the amount. You can just say the percentage. Oh, so okay, everyone's shorting. Okay, cool. $290. Nice. 10%. Nice. Daryl, 10% on, if I think what you're thinking, that's pretty good, man. I think that's your time to, I would say, quote unquote, lock it in, because that's, I think, enough. I don't, or you can set a trailing stop even if you think, like, this is going to cascade probably really fast. At least down to 62, I think. If 62 plays out, then we're so close. Yeah, 62 is probably most likely going to play out, which should put Ethereum into 32.10 maybe, I think, around there. But not bullish by any means. Yeah, there goes Bitcoin, about to play 30, 62. So close. You're on IMX? No, Daryl, not IMX. No. Close that, Daryl. If you're in IMX, close that trade. That's a horrible idea to do. I'd never suggest that. Don't do that. The reason why is some altcoins specifically, A, liquidity, and B, when it comes down to those coins, they're completely volatile and they recover extremely fast. So I don't think that's a good idea. I think you're either better off doing the main pair, so like Doge, not Doge, Bitcoin, Ethereum. And if you want to play with altcoins really bad, then just do like Doge. Like that, you can just play Doge. But don't do any of the tier We call them tier 2 coins. Don't do those. Those are very, very dangerous. Yeah, please don't do that. Because I've seen people end up getting liquidated because what happens is the market drops, but those coins, because the narrative is so strong with gaming, they continue rising, and then they're like, what the hell, and they get liquidated. So just stick to Ethereum, stick to Bitcoin. When it comes down to leverage positions, you don't need to go do all the rest. So yeah. All right, we're still riding, boys and girls. We're still riding. We're gonna keep riding. I wonder how far my food is. I should have just slept. Let's see here. Hbar. I got it. Oh my god, it's an hour away? This guy's fucking crawling over here? Oh wait, no. You know what's sad? It's the same delivery guy. It's the same guy every single time. He probably thinks I'm fat as shit. It's like, oh, this guy again. Anyway, so yeah, there's Bitcoin. And there goes Ethereum. And yeah. That's how we trade. Very simple. Come on, Ethereum. Ethereum will end up hitting wick low. Low key, I might just, for fun, just hold this now to 2,800. Just for fun. Just curious. Yeah. No, I have to eat because I'll forget. And we're so close to Bitcoin hitting at 62. Almost there. Like I said, 62 would be a main area for Bitcoin. Ethereum, even now, still looks like a very, very nice trade setup. Yeah. So in Wick we have to lock. You don't have to lock. I would suggest you lock. You can do whatever you want. You can lock in now if you want. I'm just riding it because I like it. But yeah, like technically speaking, you guys should have closed by now, or at least locked in profits because we're still on weekend volume, right? You don't want to be trading against weekend volume because this thing can easily just do this, right? So it goes down, closes back support, and then boom, hits the EMAs. Now you're all underwater. So that's why I teach you guys, right? I just explained this to you guys. Is when you are up a decent amount of money or you are in a trade and you're up like 10, 15, 20%, you should be locking in those profits. I have $60 margin. Is it the end of the world if the trade recovers and it hits my $60? No, I don't care. So that's why I'm just doing it for fun. I'm gonna let mine ride, but that doesn't mean you guys let yours ride, right? That's not how this works because I'm sure some of you guys have actual sizing on these positions right now. So yeah, please lock in your profits if you haven't. Doge most likely will drop later tonight. I don't think Doge is gonna end up like being a magical unicorn. I think Doge falls too, probably back to 0.124 if I'm being honest. I think Doge is gonna be one of those trades too. So I'll make a Doge video in a few and then talk about it, and then I can get all the hate about it again. But it is what it is. Yeah, the exponential moving averages are great. They are really, really easy to trade with and really fun to trade with too. It works mostly on main pairs. I don't expect you guys to go do the EMAs on like meme coins, but if you're on main pairs like this, it does work. So yeah. You guys want to play a game real quick while we're just chilling here? There's 33 of you. Do you guys want to play a game? Type in yes if you want to play a game. If you don't want to play a game, let me know. Give me a second, guys. 1 sec. Here, give me a second, guys. Okay, so we're all playing live? Okay. So this is the game, okay? There's 33 of you in the call. If you guys want to win a $25 gift card, right? The MasterCards that we play with. I'm thinking of a number between 1... We did this last time. It took like 10 minutes, but let's see if we can be a bit faster. I'm thinking of a number between 1 to 100. Well, go ahead. Spam the chat. Whoever gets the number wins. $25. Go for it. Ooh, someone was close. See, this is the fun part because I always say someone's close and they're like, oh shit, it was me. Oh, someone's close again. I gotta make sure I don't nope, 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 nope. 967? Come on. No. No one yet. If I say someone's been close, it's pretty much just adding a number or decreasing a number to what you already said. So it's pretty simple. But some people, like, they just go completely different numbers. It's funny. Oh, someone's close again. Trying to make sure I don't miss the number here too, and miss the trade here. There's so much going on. Nope, no one yet. No one's got it. It's a 1 to 100, guys. A number between 1 to 100. Ooh, so close. Okay, Jan's got it. Jan's got it. Number was 72. I think that gave it away when I said ooh and Jan typed. All right, we're done. 72 was the answer. Jan, what is your Telegram name? Just put in the chat and I will reach out to you. And I will send you your prize. Can it be a fraction? Is that what you said? Can it be no, it can't be a fraction. How many more of these do I have left? Oh, I still got like 6, 7 left. We're chilling. Yeah, Jan, you won. Jen, just put your Telegram name in the chat so this way I don't have some random message me like, I won from your live stream, you know, so I know it's you, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, so we chilling, we vibing. We need to sell this pudgy penguin. Jen, what is your Telegram name? I want to go eat. I'm done. My job here was done. I gave you your trades. You guys made money. You guys won money. There's nothing else I can offer you now. My job here is done. Come on, Jan. Oh, Jan C got him. Okay. All right. Jan Kohler. I got him. All right. We're chilling. Okay, so everyone happy? Everyone good? Everyone understand the pretty much outlook of the market? We're about to see a drop. I will make Ethereum. Or sorry, not Ethereum. I should have made Ethereum now that I'm looking back at it. I will make Doge for you guys because I know Doge is everyone's on plate, you know, yada, yada, yada. And I would appreciate if you guys could like the video because I want to see us break 10K by the end of this year, which I think can happen, actually. I do think it can happen. I think I'm, like, on average, my subscribers are going, like, give or take, like, 50 or 60 a day. But obviously it's exponential as it continues. So it's not bad. It's not horrible. But I think we can do it. So, all right, cool. So I will talk to you guys later. Stock fan, the number was 72. So someone said 76 and 77, but yeah. 72 was the number. I do this sometimes for fun. Like I said, it's just a fun thing we do. Anyway, skip. Ciao. All right, I'm done. This is a long stream, I think. Where are we at? An hour and 16? No one told me? Okay, guys. Have a good day. I will talk to you guys later. See ya. Oh, thank you. Thank you, guys. Yeah, thanks. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, remember, not talking this weekend, okay? I'm busy. Okay, bye.